Yo, 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 it's your boy Captain D and V up in the building. What's going on? What's going on? It's vacation time in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. We are in LA, Los Angeles, Los Angeles, and we are heading down to Cabo, St. Lucas, Mexico. So, hold on, let me tell you. We about to get it in with a quick stream. A little something, little hop down to Cabo, St. Lucas. It's going to be about a good, let's see, about a good hour, 41-minute flight. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. What's up, Captain Will? Welcome to the stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We about to get it in real quick. Preparing ourselves for the real action later on tonight, which is our long haul. My first stream long haul. Um, we're flying Air Canada 777-200 LR from Vancouver to Sydney, Australia, which is about a roughly 14-hour flight. So yeah, we're gonna get it in tonight. This is just a warm up to get it started. Um, so without further ado, let's get this puppy started and get our passengers in here so we can get on the way. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oops, wrong button. All right, first of all, let's take a trip outside. Outside. Did it work? There you go. What the- trying to figure out why my Toby eye tracker keeps starting up every time I change position. All right, let's get these removed. All right, take the engine covers off. Walk around to the luggage compartment. Open that up. Boop. Oh, let me get a little closer. There you go. Get the luggage compartment out. Opened up. See if we can hook up ground power. Oh, can't hook up ground power. Hold on. Why can't hook? You know what? I'm not worried about it. That means I got to start up the APU as soon as I turn the battery on. I guess I'm not in the right spot to do it, so we're gonna have to hit the APU as soon as we start, as soon as we turn the plane on. Let's get in. Man, I love this plane. Man, I love it. Man, I love this plane too, bro. This is my baby. All right. This plane flies so smooth. It's like butter. All right. Of course, we got to make sure everything is fully operation. I got some heavy hitters coming up. All right, make sure all the tray tables work. We're good on that. Make sure the bathrooms is in clean and working order. Cool, cool. All right, close that. So I gotta walk to the door. Check my Take all the drawers. Make sure we have everything for our passengers. Blankets, sodas, cleaning supplies. Good. Got a flashlight. Got some snacks, chocolates. Let's go. Got some wine, more cups and some more wine. That's good. Top. Got some more cups, cleaning, hand sanitizer, tissues, and a microwave. All right. Let's get this. Adjust this a little bit. There you go. All right. Let's get this puppy started. All right. We're going to select battery bat 1, bat 2. We have no external power, so I can't turn that on. Turn on avionics, standby power, arming emergency lights. And since we have no ground power, we've got to get this APU started. So turn the master on, test it, it's working, and we start APU. Since we have power, hit on the nav, let's turn that on. There you go. All right. Let's go to wait, load from SimBrief. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8 passengers and a co-pilot. Let's give this a little bit more fuel. There you go. Fly. There we go. All right, let's come down here. Get our IRSs aligned. Okay, that's aligning. All right. Get our position in it. Hit this flight plan over here. Hit load. Oh, flight plan. Go to go to nav. Send brief. Flight plan recall. There we go. We get all everything. Now we're gonna go to departure. Get my Navigraph up. We're taking 24 left. Go to the next page. 24 left. I don't even know the beginning how to pronounce that. Was it Panda? I guess. I don't know. Ote. Activate. And then we go back to nav. Go to arrival. Like runway. We're coming in on runway 16. RNAV 16. And going Marak and Anika 1, whatever. And we good on that. Hold on. Did I mess up? Okay. All right, cool. Activate. Now, go to perf init. Next. 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 Go back to the EFB. What am I missing? Oh, yeah, it should be never mind. Sync EFB. Okay, confirm. All right, flight level. Our cruise flight level is 190. So let's go ahead and change. All right. Okay, let's go to takeoff. Our wind. Let's go to our charts. Paragraph on. Uh, KLAX. Weather. Winds is 200 degrees at 6 knots. All right, go to next. It's not raining outside. It's a nice clear day, so runway is dry condition. We're gonna do flaps 5. Anti-ice is off. Confirm in it. All right, that looks good. V speed, V1 speeds, V speeds. All right, and then let's go to charts. Uh, Departure. I guess you pronounce it Panda. All right, zoom in a little bit. All right. Initial climb is flight level 200. Right. Airport info. And we gotta go all the way across the airport. Our heading is 251. All right, cool. Go back to flight plan. All right. I select nav, VNav. All right. Here we get on. Let's hurry we get on out of here. All right. Oh, let me bring this back out. Ground service. We're gonna close the luggage doors because our passengers are on board. We're gonna move the door, close the door, and remove chocks. Those who didn't see, there's our passengers right there, all 8 of them, chilling, ready to go. Close that. All right, let's get our beacon light on. All right, let's get it. I can put this away. All right, so ready to go. All right, hold on. Generator on and lead. Otherwise, we ain't ready to start the engines. Oh, let me do one more thing before I start. Go back to Navigraph. info. I'm sorry, go back to weather. Altimeter 2988. All right, there we go. All right. All right, let's get engine two started. Get up to 10 on N2. We had 10% and start. All right, engine two is start. Let's go for engine one. Wait for 10% on the N2. 10%. Go ahead. Introduce fuel. All right, we got two good engine starts. Let's go ahead and get the flaps down to flaps 5. Let's check on our flight controls. Left aileron, right aileron, nose up, nose down, left rudder, right rudder. All right, flight controls are free and correct. All right, let's set our trim to 4.0. There we go. All right, let's get our taxi light. Come over here and shut down the APU. All right, taxi light is on. We're going to release parking brake. All right, we'll get my Tobii eye tracker working. All right, and we are off. All right, We're gonna make this right. Not this right, but the next right. All right, let's pay attention. All right, make this left. Make this right. Look left. Look right. All right, crossing out. Look left. Look right. Oh, okay. Oh, I see Captain Will. Okay. I updated my flight sim. Been off for a little minute. Hey man, I was off. I wasn't. When I made the transition from console to PC, I was off for a long time, for about like a year. So I know when you itching to get back. I was, but I told myself I wasn't going to start flying until I got my PC, and that's what I did. I wasn't doing any flying, not even on the console, until I got my PC. And so now that I got my PC, I can't stop flying. Slow down a little bit. I'm going a little too fast. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. How is ATS? Excuse me. Oh, left. Okay. Man, PC life is great. I should have made the switch sooner because it's the just the hardware alone makes PC life great. Getting all the wing control, the Rose Fire, Toby eye tracker, you name it. It's the stuff that you can't get on console. Only thing you can get on console is thrustmaster, rudder pedals, the throttle quadrant, the yoke, and maybe the turtle. I think the Turtle Beach yoke too, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, man, when the new planes come out, you gotta wait until the marketplace. Whereas though on PC, you just go right to the developer's website, just download the plane, put it in your community folder, and download it, and then you'll be flying in no time. Whereas though on console, you gotta wait until it hits marketplace, which will be like 2 3 weeks later. Like for example, when back in 2020, back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, when the PMDG 777, I mean the PM, well that too, the 777, the 737, the 700 and 800, when they came out, I'm sitting there waiting. Y'all, everybody that was on PC had it rocking. They was playing it, flying it for weeks. I'm still in there waiting. I hadn't hit the marketplace yet. By the time it came in the marketplace, yeah, I was already tired and done with it, gone to the next plane. Next plane. Yeah, so I just got, yeah, yeah, like you said, I'm new to PC as well. I just got my last piece to my PC back in December, which was my graphics card. I got to put in my description the specs to my PC and in my graphics. I mean my description. Yeah. So I got my graphics card in December, and man, I've been loving PC life ever since, man. All right, Gary, come up runway 24 left. This was a long taxi. Yeah, this is the reason why I put extra fuel on here because I knew they were going to set us up for a long taxi. Mhm. Slow us down a little bit. Click that. All right, let's get runway lights on. I mean, landing lights on. Let's get the strobes on. It's a little hill right here. All right. Hold here. All right. Make sure everything's got everything. All right. Wing light on. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. We got V1 and rotate. Oh, what was that? Positive rate. Gear up. Y'all see that? That joint just jumped in the air. All right. Let's get flaps up. What's up, John? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by and saying what's up. I'm gonna go ahead and hit autopilot because I want to look at these views. I love going to the cloud. All right, autopilot set. I love going through these clouds, knowing that as soon as you get above them, it's all sunshine, blue skies. Another thing to know about purchasing. Yeah, purchase purchase on the market. Don't get me wrong. Purchasing from the marketplace, it has its it has its you know I guess what you want to say pros and cons. You know, like when you sometimes when you get a scenery from the I admit I purchased a few sceneries, few airports from the marketplace. Uh, it's once you purchase it, it's automatically downloaded and installed, bam, right there. You know, and it's already you can already start using it. But once again, when you download it directly from, hold on, we above 10,000, so hold on me. Where's my controller? Turn off landing lights and taxi lights. There we go. I can turn off the wing lights as well. All right. Um, when like for example, PMDG when the when you got it when they updated the 800 the 737 800 to match the 700, you downloaded it was right then and there, and you downloaded it quick, where they had to get approval on the marketplace. It's like when it's time to update stuff, man, get it straight directly from the developers, man. It's so much better. It's so much better. All right, we are on our way to Cabo, Saint. Look at them clouds. See, this is why I love going through them clouds. Now all you see is straight blue sky, sun and blue skies. Right. Go change this to progress page to show my how many miles into the top of descent. All right, we're above 18,000, so let's hit the standard. Let's change this over. All right, coming up on 20,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get to flight level 390. All right. And flight level change. All right. All right. All right. We are heading up to cruise. All right. We're climbing up to cruise. Engine's looking great. Fuel looking great. Let's go. Ah. Oh man. So yeah, man. I'm just counting down the days, counting down the days. Just count down the days. Now, it depends on what day you're going. If you're leaving on Thursday, it's 16 more days until Flight Sim Expo. If you're leaving the day of, it's 17 more days. I'm leaving on Thursday. Um, Actually, I could leave anytime I want. Um, because like I said, I work for those who don't know what I do for a living. I don't mind sharing what I do for a living. Um, I work at Southwest Airlines. I can't find a better job than that. I am a provisioning agent for those who don't know, catering service. If you have GSX, if you know anything about GSX, the catering service, the truck that pulls up and put the snacks and drinks on the plane. Here at Southwest, we call it provisioning, and that's what I do. I'm the one that drives that big old truck, park it right up on the plane, raise the box part up, and walk across the platform inside the plane back and forth to put sodas and snacks on the aircraft. That's what I do. Um, as you see my jacket, Southwest. Um, I got on because it's kind of cold in my house. I got to turn the AC down. Um, so each month our schedule changes. We don't have a set schedule each month. This month I'm off Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Next month, in the month of June, I'm off Mondays and Tuesdays because we're a seniority based company. We have to bid for each schedule each month. We have to bid our schedule each month. So I'm off Monday and Tuesday next month for the month of June. So I took my vacation days. So I'm off Monday and Tuesday. And then I took my vacation days for that Wednesday, Thursday. That's when I'm leaving. Friday is the first day of Expo. Saturday, Sunday is when I'm coming back. And then I'm off Monday and Tuesday again. So it's a total about 8 days. Hey, Yep, you call me Mr. GSX. Yep, I'm Mr. GSX. When I when I first went to Expo last year, that's how I introduced myself. Because last year when we was in Providence, I wasn't known as Captain DMV. I was just known as my by my name. So when I met Blue and I met XP and I met Leo, um, Mickety Mike and all them, I told them what I do for a living and what I do in my job, and I told them I'm the human version of GSX. They all started laughing. Um, so yeah, that's what I do. So I have an 8 day vacation. Now, so on that Sunday, I'm leaving early. I'm not going to stay for the announcements of where the next location is going to be. I can find that out on their website or YouTube. Um, because last year we had some issues, and I want and I wish I would have left out earlier to avoid those issues last year. So I'm not going to have that same problem this year. I'm I'm gonna leave out early, get back home, and yeah, I know. I think Leo told me about that. I think XP and all them leaving tomorrow on that Sunday night. But see, I would have if I was buying a ticket and I was guaranteed my seat, but because I fly non-rev, I got to catch the flight that's available for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you understand what I'm saying? Like when you fly non-rev, you're basically flying on hopes and prayers that people don't show up or people don't buy tickets and you get a seat. You know, so I normally do early flights because nobody gets up that early to leave on vac to go anywhere. You know, most of the times it's hard to find flights or find seats for flights like around 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. It's hard in that time frame. It's hard. So when you get that early flight, like a 6 o'clock, 6:30 flight, and people are just now getting to the airport, or people are just now waking up. So yeah, I stick with the early flights. Or I could have done a late flight, but when I come home, I want to relax. Give me 1 second, fellas. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So yeah, these is actually what we serve on the plane. Pistachios. All right. We are at cruise. Let them walk around. All right. Even though you can't see it, we're about to fly over Tijuana. Everybody knows what's going goes on in Tijuana. You only go down to Tijuana for two things. Only two things you go to Tijuana for, and vacation ain't one of them. Vacation is not one of them. Yeah, I'd be scared to go to Tijuana. All right, as we get into Mexico, the clouds are starting to break up a little bit. So I see some terrain. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you're in this stream, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you haven't done so already, I would do appreciate it. Man, this sim is this sim is beautiful. All right, that's enough of that. All right. Well, yeah, that's a little something about me. Ain't that ain't nobody that special. I just love my job. I love what I do. Like yesterday was Memorial Day. I got paid double for that. A couple Sundays ago was Mother's Day. I got paid double for that just because it's Mother's Day. I can't beat that. Can't beat that. People that were off was begging for me to work my shift. I was like, no, mm-mm. This money's for Expo. I might see something I might like. I want to purchase. I want to buy. I don't know. I got to see. Mm, 30 FPS. Okay. But speaking of hardware, I'm gonna need I'm gonna have to go on Amazon and buy me a USB hub because I think I'm running out of space. I'm running out of slots. I got so much stuff hooked up. I'm gonna have to find the one like XP got, the one you got to plug in and give it power. Because as more devices I get, more devices I get, yeah, I'm gonna need that. All right, we still at cruise, doing about 285 knots, 526 nautical miles before top of descent. We rolling. We are rolling. Look at the reflection off the chrome or the cowling of the engine. That's man, that don't look good. And y'all, if y'all didn't know, this is live time, live weather. That's how I like to fly. Live time, live weather. Man, I appreciate y'all showing me some love, showing big bro, little big bro some love. Appreciate it. Once again, after this stream, get prepared for tonight. Tonight is my long haul. Um, yeah, it's my long haul tonight. I'm flying the Air Canada 777-200 LR. I'm gonna get the ER soon. I should have I should have got that one instead. Um, because the LR doesn't have that many liveries, especially American liveries. Only American livery that I have that I know of is Delta. I don't want to fly Delta everywhere. I want to fly some American. I want to fly some United, some Omni Air. Um, so I had got the LR because it flies longer, goes longer, but didn't realize ER basically does go can fly basically almost the same distance. And then to have more better liveries, I should have got that one. But it's all good. I'm gonna get the ER. But for tonight's stream, I'm gonna do Air Canada flying from Vancouver, and this is a real world route. Man, try to say that fast 3 times. A real world route from Vancouver, Canada, to Sydney, Australia. That is a total of 14 hours. That's almost the same distance that I did when I did my first, well, not my first long haul. It was like maybe my third long haul. I wasn't streaming yet, but I went from Miami to uh, um, South Africa, Cape Town, South Africa. That was about 15, 16 hours. So, you know, come support your boy and watch the stream. Now, of course, I'm not gonna be up for 14 hours tonight. Um, now, of course, I'm gonna have the sim running, just like what Leo and Leo and the guys do. Uh, yeah, man, that's gonna be a good flight tonight. So stay tuned for tonight. I like doing long hauls. It's now I watch uh his name Planet Arcadia. That's all he does is long hauls all day, every day. It's long hauls. So I very seldom see him something like a narrow body, like a 7.3 or an A320. All he flies is 777s, A380s, A340s, A350s. Like I said, the 777s, the 787. That's all I see him fly. I like to do a long haul every once in a while, especially on my days off. Now, if I was working PMs at my job, then I'll probably do it more often. But because I work in the morning, I'm not gonna be able to uh, get my be able to see my flight all the way through if I work since I work in the mornings. So I do my long hauls on my days off, whereas though I can get up and finish my flight. Like I'm off today and I'm off tomorrow. So that's why I picked tonight. I was gonna do it. I was gonna do my long haul yesterday into today, but because yesterday was Memorial Day and I wanted to do a Memorial Day stream, well, that long haul got pushed back to today. So once again, come join me this evening. I'm gonna cook dinner for the wife and for the kiddos, and then yeah, I might have to adjust the time depending on how long it takes for to cook dinner and clean up. So I might have to adjust the time. We'll see. Play it by ear. But other than that, we on a popping tonight. So come come join my stream tonight. We will be in the Air Canada 777 LR. It's a real world route. Air Canada does that route on a regular basis. I found out. We shoot, I might do another long haul next week. What's next week? Oh no, no, I can't. I can't do next week. What's next week? No, I can't do it next week. I'm sorry. I can't do a long haul next week because next week is I'm going to New Jersey for a friend's birthday. So I can't do that. I can't do it next week. We might do we might do it on the 8th. I mean on Sunday. I'm sorry, on Sunday on the 7th into the 8th. Because on the 9th, um, either the 9th or the 10th, because I'm off those days, and that's leading up to Expo. We're gonna do an Expo route. We're gonna do the Flight Sim Expo route. 2026. I'm gonna fly from my home airport, which is BWI BWE, to Minneapolis, St. Paul. I'm gonna do a flight for that, a route for that. Um, I might even do the route that I wanted to take. The route that I wanted to take was a flight from Baltimore to have a layover in Denver. That way I can do two legs, and then from Denver to St. Paul. I might just do that one. That way I can give you two legs in one day. So yeah, I might just do that. Go from Baltimore to Denver, land in Denver, then from Denver to do a second leg to St. Paul. Yep, I think that'll be it. They lost your luggage. Hey man, hey, that wasn't Southwest. That was probably American or Delta. That wasn't us, Captain Will. What's up, Rock City? Big ups to you as well. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. So yeah, that's the plan. So there won't be no long haul next Monday and Tuesday because I'll be out of town. But it might be on the set on June 7th, that Sunday, and get it in there. Oh, it was Southwest from Cleveland. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, man, I don't know what to tell you. I personally want to apologize for them losing your luggage, but it wasn't me. I don't do the ramps. I don't do the ramp side no more. Uh-oh. Don't get them started, Rock City. Don't get them started. Don't get them started. Don't get him started about Cleveland and all that. Oh God. Let's see, where are we? We're making some good time. 387 miles to the top of descent. Yeah, man. Man, that's all love, man. I love y'all both, bro. It's all right. Well, you know what? I gotta. Do I have one? Actually, I do have a. I do have. I might have. Might have to. Do a stream from BWI to Cleveland, and then from Cleveland back to BWI. I think I do have a Cleveland scenery. I think I do. I don't know how I got it, but I got it. So you know what? That might be a good stream this week coming up. Maybe like around maybe Thursday or maybe Friday, Thursday or Friday. Do a flight from Cleveland. No, do from BWI to Cleveland, and back to Cleveland to BWI, so we can find Captain Will's luggage and see where he lost it at. Yeah, Captain Will, you gave me a good route. you you just found me a new stream. Yep. Baltimore to Cleveland, Cleveland back to Baltimore. Find this paper trail of where he lost his luggage. And now, you know what? I'll probably put that as my put that as my title of my of the stream. Help find Captain Will's luggage. Southwest 737 800 or 700 from BWI to Cleveland, Cleveland to BWI round trip. Well, you know what? Then I want to be your favorite. I'm gonna do that route for you. You just put the idea on. You just put it. You just set it in stone. Oh, you wouldn't that. Oh, now Ross City saying that Cleveland people lost his stuff. Well, Captain Will, you just made my next stream. Either Thursday or Friday. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. Write that down so I don't forget. But Captain, Captain Will, uh, BWI to Cleveland, then to from Cleveland back to BWI. And title it Lost Luggage. There you go. There you go. Title it Lost Luggage. Said that right there. That's going that's gonna be that's gonna be this next stream. All right. 332 nautical miles to top of descent. Man, you know what, if I'd have known that, I would have done that stream today, right now. we about halfway there. Okay, that's good. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I said I don't have Vassum yet. Captain Will, I don't have Vassum yet. I'm gonna get my Vassum together because I be feeling left out. I gotta get my Vassum. I'm gonna get my Vassum together. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get it together. Now, Leah, I'm doing that little VATSIM course thing. Now, Leah said I didn't have to do it, just be on VATSIM. I don't know if that's true, but you know, and if it's not, then he has to show me how to do it. 'Cause I don't know. I'm 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 not new to flight simming. I'm not new to flying, but I'll be new. I'm new to ATC because I was using say attentions at first, and I got to find out why is it not working. But I'm gonna figure it out. I'll be feeling left out. 297 nautical miles or 296 nautical miles into top of descent. Still at a flight level 390, 280, 285 knots on the speed. I know the passengers said they want to sleep. So let me go ahead and let them sleep. Go ahead. Turn the shade, close the shades. There you go. They said they want to sleep. All right, I go sleep now. Close that back up. Ooh. All right, close your ears. Too bright, too bright. I mean, too loud, too loud. He is flying. so good. Oh, I forgot the window shades are closed. Oh, let me you know what I forgot? A little music in here. It's too quiet. Yeah, a little bit. Get some tunes. Mm, 238, 237 nautical miles to the top of the set. Man, if y'all want to throw out some more ideas, let me know where we should go. I'm still in the process of getting some more sceneries. But well, I'm starting out getting sceneries to all places Southwest flies to. Um, we just started flying to Anchorage, Alaska. That was actually on my birthday on May 15th. Um, they just started that. Um, they go to St. Martin now, and where else they go to? They go somewhere. They go somewhere else too. Somewhere else that's new. They go to St. Martin. What other places they go to? Go to St. Martin and St. Thomas. I believe. I think it's St. Thomas. Yeah. New. So. Okay. Hold on. Rock City. Let me write that down. Let's see. Fort Lauderdale to what's that? St. Thomas or St. Martin? ST or Miami to. I think I got to get that livery. I have a Miami livery. I mean, I said livery. Miami scenery in a Fort Lauderdale scenery. I think I got to get that type of. Like, I think I got to get that scenery. And I'm gonna title this Rocks Vacation. So, but what I was saying no, no Christmas music. Yeah, we just started going to Anchorage. So, but you can't if you're flying Anchorage if you want to go to Anchorage, Alaska, it's only out of two cities that take does that route, and that's Seattle and Oakland, I believe. Yeah, Seattle and Oakland, I believe, is the only two cities that has routes to Anchorage. And so the other new cities that we got this year, if y'all don't know where Southwest is leaving Chicago O'Hare, they're leaving Chicago O'Hare and they're leaving Dulles here in Virginia. Don't know why, but they're gonna stop operations out of Chicago O'Hare and Dulles International here in Virginia. Let me see what else. What other? What is the other cities? The other places we go. Salt Lake, San Juan, San Rosa, California. I didn't even know. I forgot we go to San Rosa, California. Yeah, I think San Rosa, California is a new location. It's one of the new locations that we started going to this year. St. Martin and St. Thomas, yes. So yeah, St. Martin, St. Thomas, uh, San, Santa Rosa, and Anchorage, Alaska is the are the new cities or the new places that we Southwest go to. I'm here on the Southwest website. So what I'm trying to do is get all the cities and find them like on iNav or Orbix or Contrail and see if they have cities, all these Southwest cities, because 9 times out of 10, either Delta or United or American flies there as well. Well, except for I think Midway and except for Dallas Love Field, because those are just Southwest hubs only, I believe. I know Dallas Love Field is, but we got 120 something cities. Excuse me. So I'm trying to get all these cities, download all these cities. Two flights. Yeah, that's absolutely correct, Rock City. Because matter of fact, I provisioned the inaugural flight out of BWI to what is it, St. Thomas. Yeah, I did the inaugural flight from BWI to St. Thomas. So yeah, St. Thomas and then St. Martin. I want to go to St. Martin for only one reason and one reason only. It's to stand right there on that beach and watch those planes come in. That beach is right there in St. Martin. It's right there on the edge of the runway, and to see people see people get jet blasted, it is very funny. If y'all haven't seen them, if y'all haven't seen those videos, go to YouTube and type in uh what St. Martin, the beach of St. Martin, whatever, and you see people just be getting blasted away because, mind you, that airport is big enough to support a 747 and some of these wide body aircrafts. And you're standing at the edge of the beach, and you know that beach sits right there at the end of the runway, and they go full throttle because they need to get enough altitude, enough speed because as soon as they take off, there's mountains right there at the end. They got to either make a hard right or a hard left. So They rev up those engines damn near to full throttle, and people try to sit there and hold on to the fence. Yeah, they don't last long because not only are they getting blasted by the wind, but that wind is picking up sand and smack them in the face. Okay. Well, happy early birthday, Captain Will. Shit, I had some money. I'll go with you. I mean, I can get there, no problem. That's not the issue. Excuse me. There you go. There you go. They call it landing planes observation beach. That's what they call it. I'm looking on Google Map. Landing planes observation beach. I guess the real name is Maho Beach. Yeah, let me show you. Right here. This is where I want to be right here because as the planes come in, it damn near look like you can touch it. Just to have that experience. Like this airport is big enough to have a house of 747. That's crazy. It don't look that big. So yeah, that'll be on my bucket list. What happened to my music? Hmm. Why is it playing Christmas music? You either too early or too late for that. All right. All right, coming up on 77 nautical miles to the top of descent. All right, let me get my aircraft ready for a landing. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. How's it? Uh-oh, I gotta fix that. That's another thing I gotta fix. Oh, there you go. It's fixed. All right. So we're landing at MM. Oops. Where? Delete. Delete. Let's go MMSD. Enter. All right. Our arrival is this one. So we do flight level 200. All right, let's go to the box. Go to nav. Go to perf. Go to landing. And go weather. We got winds at 120 degrees at 6 knots. And our temperature is 31 degrees Celsius. All right, that should get us our runway will be dry. Land flats will be 35. Keep anti-ice off. Go to landing data. All right, looks good. There's our V speeds. Our VREF and our VREF for landing. Go back to flight plan. Why does shirt don't keep playing? All right. Altitude is set. Go back to charts. Let's go to approach. RNAV. We're going RNAV. RMP. There we go. So we coming in off of Morak and straight on in. Our minimums, that's 539. It's gonna be 540. They only do increments of 10. There you go. Check the weather. Altimeter is 29.84. We'll put that in as soon as we get below 18,000. All right, 25 miles to top of descent. Nico. Into Nico into Morak. Yeah. All right. There you go. 2 miles. The descent. Engines are rolling back. And we're heading down. Let me get these people back in their seats. Also, wakey, eggs and bakey. Alrighty. Coming up on 33,000 feet. We're on 32,000 feet. We're moving. I think this is gonna be the last song. So we can focus on this descent. Be trying to pop my knee. I pop my knee like folks crack their knuckles. It be bothering me sometimes. You know, brother getting old, the knees ain't the same. Your joints ain't the same. That's why when I started working at Southwest, I was a ramp agent. And I'm like, bro, I can't keep up with these young cats. You know, they all in the little bin where the luggages go. I'm tall. I'm 6'3". I can't. Yeah, it's hard for me to be in that thing. So that's why I became a provision agent. Well, catering service. They said that's where all the retirees go because it's we under the same contract as the ramp agent, so we get the same pay. Um, but we do less work. So it's it's like the Florida of the workforce of Southwest. All right, no problem. Go do your thing, man. Go do your thing. Appreciate you stopping through, Kevin. Well, go do your thing. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying I ain't gonna stop you from getting the kids now, the kiddos. I'm glad mine's is old enough to catch the bus to come home. But I appreciate it. Just check my flight from tonight. If you can stop by tonight, check my long haul stream. I appreciate it. All right. Coming up on Aniko. All right. Let's set it to 15,000. There you go. Coming up on 21,000 feet. Weather. 29.84. Oh, dang, I did say that song was gonna be the last song, but I like this song. This song sounds nice. This will be the last song. Be right on profile. .84. All right, hitting 18,000 feet. 29.84. That's it for that. Coming up on my rocks. Headed for 4,000. All right. Height level change. Oh, I still hit the battery, turn the battery off. Trying to scroll down. Thank God the engines are running. I'd have been screwed. All right, coming up on 11,000 feet. All right, we're coming up on 10,000. Let's get our landing lights and our taxi lights on. All right, let's go ahead and switch charts. All right, let's start slowing it down. Give me flaps 5. Switch to manual. Give me 122. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hit our approach. All right, we're coming up on 4,000 feet. We are right on the numbers. Man, this look real good. All that desert, man. If y'all ever been out this Cabo, St. Lucas, it's nothing but desert out. It's just like Arizona and Vegas. It's desert and it's hot. I've been to Cabo, what, twice? It is hot. And you get out there and all them snakes and tarantulas and spiders, all, man, you straight die out there. All right, go down to 29. right. On our final turn. There's the airport. Have the airport in sight. All right. Next flap. Flap 15. All right, let's get the landing gear down. Got a little bit of weather off to our right, but it shouldn't affect us. We're good. It's creeping, but it shouldn't affect us. Get a runway in sight. Got the runway there, okay. Go ahead and hit record. All right, let's go full flaps. Get the speed down to 116. All right. Yeah. Toby eye tracker on. Yeah. All right, let's kick. Let's get it. All right, about to take it over. All right, let's fly this plane. My aircraft. Got two whites, two reds. Nose up. Let's go. Let's go. Get the center line. Slow it down a little bit. Got full reverse thrust. We're gonna take this exit. All right. Flaps up. Landing lights off. Slow it down a little bit. All right. Make this turn. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Cabo, St. Lucas. All right. Let me go get. It's hard to do this with Toby on. Matter of fact, let me turn this off. Get that started. Oops. I hate the fact that the APU control switch is all the way on the first officer side. All right. Get generators on and the bleed. All right. Hope y'all got y'all passports. They be checking. All right. I'm sorry. When we get to parking spot, I'm not going to shut it down. I'm just going to go straight into the replay. It's a long taxi. The GA spot, parking spot is all the way at the other end. I forgot where I get this scenery. Oh, I got this scenery from FlightSim.to. So this is a complete freeware airport scenery. Shoot, I should have made that turn. That's all good. I just have to go all the way. I'm gonna have to go all the way around. Miss my turn. It's all good. All right, get this first spot right here to the right. All right. Parking brake is set. All right. Like I said, I'm not going to shut it down. I'm going to go straight into, turn that off, straight into the replay. So let's go up here. Look at that parking, boy. Look at that parking. Let's rewind. Let's go right here. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Butta. Butter. Let's check that again. Hold on, let's check that again. Yeah, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Set it down. Set it down. Yeah, man. That look too good. Look too good. Gotcha from this side. All right, let's do a wing view and see what the passenger sees. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your boy DMV, Cap DMV is about to shut it down. Oops, 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 oops. Is about to shut it down. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate you showing your boy some love. To everybody out there, Rock City, Captain Will, and those who were here to stop by on the chat. I appreciate you. Once again, please stop by later on tonight around 7:30. Probably I might probably push it back to 8 because I got to cook dinner. But start back again tonight for my long haul stream, Air Canada on the 777 from Vancouver to Sydney, Australia. So yeah, come check me out. That'll be my first long haul stream. Check old boy out. Yes. I don't know why the max cautions on. It went on. It went on before, but yeah, that'll be all, folks. I shall see y'all later. Ooh, that's annoying. That's annoying. See you later.